Hey everybody, this is Flo Bradley with FloBradley.com. Hope you're doing amazing. It is Fit Tip Tuesday, and I'm going to talk about running, of course. The reason why I'm running a marathon on Saturday, it is going to be attached to my charity, the Meridian Freedom Project. If you'd like to donate, there's information below because we are looking for pledges, $1 per mile. So definitely share and like and subscribe to this particular edition with your communities. But I did want to talk about preparation for races, and this is going to be broken down into two parts. So the first part is going to talk about nutrition, and this is preparation for the race and the race itself. I just ran a 10K, won that 10K. I had a 5K not too long ago, won that 5K. And so as far as winning races, I'm very much aware of what you should be doing before that race to prepare, and then I can also go into during the race. So without further ado, the most important thing in my opinion is hydration. This is a water bottle to represent water, and you just want to make sure before your race that you're very much hydrated. I wouldn't say too much water right before. I would say wake up a little bit early, about an hour before. Get really into a good meditative state so you're prepared emotionally and mentally for it. But you do want to drink a little bit, 4 to 8 ounces, about an hour before, so that you can use the bathroom, do your business, and not need to pee during the race. You do want to drink water during longer races. I don't do it during a 5K. A 10K, I will occasionally drink some water that is provided on the course. But during the actual races, even a long race, you're going to be sweating up so much that you probably will naturally dehydrate just through your sweat and your perspiration. So don't worry about having to use the bathroom a lot of times during the race, even if you're hydrating. It's so important. Do not get thirsty. That is the worst thing that you can possibly do. You always want to be drinking water, especially any kind of stop that they have. Just take a little bit of sip out of it, and you want to squeeze it and drink it if it's a long race, like a half marathon or marathon. So water. Then the night before, a lot of times I eat potatoes now. You do want to eat a little bit of carbs, or whatever your nutrition regimen is used to. I drink protein shakes all the time because I have the Isogenics, the nutrition program that I'm attached to for my clients and myself. For my nutrition, but and it's very protein heavy, but it does have carbs in it as well. But potatoes are great because I used to get cramps, and this helps with alleviating those cramps because of the potassium. There's actually 1,000 more milligrams of potassium in a potato than there is in an actual banana, which actually leads me to the day of, which I do eat bananas. In fact, I eat more bananas than a monkey probably. You can actually refrigerate bananas. I just found this out, and it's not going to do anything to the banana adverse, but they rot. They tend to rot really fast, so I'm going to actually try that out and put them in the refrigerator. I don't do that currently, but I eat about a half a banana before I actually run, and a little bit of dry toast. And again, I do that about an hour before the race to make sure everything is pushed through me with the water before the race, but that's going to help with my cramping and things like that. Also, right before the race starts, I do an e-shot. Now, this is a product that I market, but if you do any type of racing, I swear to God, this is one of the best products that you can possibly have in your body. We also have something called Want More Energy, which is really good, but I love this product. It helps sustain my energy. It has a natural source of caffeine. Again, I've won a lot of races recently. I've been using that product before the race, and it just is very bioavailable. I have a friend, Shannon Dawkins. She's the world champion duathlete, and she says one thing that's great about the products, Flo, she's a doctor as well, is that they do really infuse into your body so that you can do what you need, and it does what it needs to do in your body so that you can perform better, and that I can attest to has been great. Then, and this is the last product I really want to focus on, is the gels. A lot of times I'm not adverse to gels. Goo, Hammer, they make a gel. I do not like those gels. They do hurt my stomach. I'm not saying anything that will hurt your stomach or anything like that. I just don't particularly care for them. But this one has nothing artificial in it, apparently, and it has no artificial flavors. It's called Carboom, and it tastes really good. It has a pomegranate flavor. I love this one. I also have one that is made by Stinger, and it's a honey. It's a honey. I think it's Honey Stinger, and it's organic. So I love both of those, and those are the ones that I tend to use for the races. Now I'll do that if I'm doing a long run. That's anything for me over 13 miles. I will do it about 7 miles in, and then I do it about 15 miles in, 18 to 20, and then 22. If I'm running a marathon, I'll do it about the 22-mile mark. So I will bring those and actually put those in my sports bra and use. Hold on. We weren't going to talk about. We were only going to talk about nutrition, but I think it's important to make sure you're all lubed up for chafing. So I do use this with the gels to put that to prevent that from chafing in that area. So that is it. This is part 1 of marathon running training in general. If you have any questions or anything to add that you do before your races, I'd love to hear. Just pipe in with a question or comment, share, like, subscribe, and definitely pledge to the Meridian Freedom Project. It's an amazing program, and I have a link to another post that I did recently about that project. So thanks for your heart, love, and support. This is Flo Bradley with Fit Tip Tuesday.